What's up, guys? It's Michaela, vlogging to you right here live at my closet. Okay, I literally just rolled out of bed. I decided that I'm gonna fold my clothes, clean my room, and I was just thinking about this whole drama thing that happened to me on Friday. I was being accused by people who I guess I thought were my friends, so many things. And right when you get accused of something, you're just like, and you didn't do it, right? You're just kind of like, your first reaction is defense, defense, defense. Like literally the first line of your army in your head is ready for battle. And like, the sergeant in your mind, which is you, is just like, go, go, go. And I know that because it's happened to me before. So this time, that's maybe how I wanted to react, but I was like, whoa, I know that that doesn't go anywhere. So I'm just like, all right, 1 second. Like I said, okay, I'm being accused of something. And I know that when you're accused of something, you actually did it. Now listen carefully, maybe not in that situation, but somewhere in your life, you were being that. So let's say I was being accused of, I don't know, being judgmental, or let's say you're being accused of being a cheater or a liar, or not loyal, or just whatever it is that you could be accused for. So for me in this situation with my friends, I was being accused for, I guess, not being like clear with my intentions and my words. So I was like, all right, okay, so before I even get into that situation, where in my life am I not being honest? So then I just did the whole, wrote a list in my mind, and you can do this, pen and paper, because also it's best for you to have an activity to keep you from doing that, army defense, going full force on that person and becoming super reactive and saying things that you don't mean and just looking like a fool and just going back and forth and wasting your time. So I guarantee you doing this does not waste your time, and actually helps, and it makes you proactive for other problems that may come. Because usually when one drama thing happens, it's like a domino effect. It's like everything, other people get involved, all this all this stuff happens. So I'm like, no. I'm gonna go back, and I'm gonna just prevent all these things from happening. So how I did that was I made a list of where in my life am I maybe not being clear with my intentions? Where in my life could I be being a little shady and not being fully honest with, again, my intentions and what I want and things like that. So I made a full list and I executed. I was like, all right, boom, did what I had to do. So let's say I had to be honest, I had to make a couple of calls, I had to, put things on the line, had to make things clear, and I had to just clear up that drama. And sometimes when people are being toxic to you and you actually didn't do anything, because in this situation, it's not that I didn't do anything and, I'm blaming everybody else, but it's like I didn't need so much shade. So what I did was I just okay, you also don't have to sit and take the shade. You take a hit, you be proactive, meaning you fix what's going on so that other things don't happen and arise. And being proactive is writing the things that are going on in your life that you think you just need to fix. And I did that, and I felt way better. The problem to me is fixed. I don't feel any energy towards it, because sometimes problems, if I would have reacted in that moment and I would have been like blah 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 and been like, I didn't do anything, no, and all this stuff, or just fed into that person's negativity, I would have just been in a negative vibe the whole time. Other problems would have came out of it. I would have felt like crap after, because who feels good being like da, 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 da. Yeah, it may feel good for 3 minutes, but then after you just wrote you were just heated for hours. People go for hours. And other problems would have came out of it, because then you say things and it's nothing's thought out. So instead of doing that, I used this problem as an opening to actually fix other problems, as well as focusing on that problem. And yeah, just banging it out. So just thought I'd share that with you guys. If you're being accused of something that maybe you didn't do, or maybe you did do it, because you know what, we make mistakes and that's okay. So maybe you did do it. Don't panic. Okay, don't panic. These things happen. Okay, it's not the end of the world. Even if what you think you did is the end of the world, it's not. It's not the end of the world. Just sit down and just sit down and make a list of what you did in this problem that you think like either hurt the person or hurt yourself and didn't make a positive outcome, and just make a note of it. Don't put yourself in that situation to do it again. So there's many ways to go about this. This is just what helped me. It was like a fast relief of a problem. I felt good about it. It didn't ruin my day. It didn't ruin my night. It took it took a solid hour of just going through my mind and saying, okay, where did I go wrong? Because people like to play the blame game too. It's like you get accused for something and it's like, well, you did this, you did that, and you start blaming everybody. No. Don't blame anybody. Don't blame anybody. If you're being accused, there's a reason. And the reason is, to me, is that you have to fix other things in your life. There's something wrong with you that's not making you go forward and grow and become your better self. So yeah, just thought I'd share that with you while cleaning in my room. Have an amazing day, and remember, if things like that happen, sit down, write it down, reflect. Don't react. Reflect first.